Hi singers, welcome back. All right, so we're gonna go over step 6 today, and that's resonance. And this comes from my ebook, A Beautiful Voice, A Pretty Voice, 8 Steps to Beautiful Singing. And step 6 is, like I said, resonance. Before I get into the video, don't forget to click on the links below. You can purchase my ebook on Amazon or Etsy. You can also contact me directly if you'd like to have one-on-one private voice lessons. And please keep your eye out because I will be debuting an online singing course this year within the next month or two. So keep your eye out for that, where I'll go into a lot more detail and a lot more exercises. So resonance. Okay, so what is resonance? Resonance is the opposite of belting, okay? It's the opposite of screaming, yelling, straining, pushing. And, you know, so often I think, for some reason, it's a misunderstanding of a powerful voice. A truly powerful voice, like a Jennifer Hudson's, like Jessie Mueller from Waitress on Broadway, like your favorite opera singer that can sing at the Metropolitan Opera House without a microphone and have her voice heard in the back of the balcony, even over an orchestra. This is called resonance. This is not belting. Belting is not sustainable. It's not real. It hurts the voice. It's very harmful for you. And it actually ends up making you sound really bad. Belting sounds only good for so long before you start cracking and yodeling and your voice starts having lots of breaks in it. You're flipping into your head voice or falsetto unnecessarily. Like, there's just so many flaws in belting that a real professional singer that understands her voice and is really paid to do well, it is not belting. She is resonating. It doesn't mean that sometimes a professional singer doesn't have elements of belt in their voice that maybe they're working on eliminating. But I'll tell you right now, if anything hurts or you feel strained or pain, you're not on the right track and you're probably belting, okay? And so it's hard to not belt. To resonate, which I'll get into in this video, is hard. It's a more advanced practice. It's much easier to just open your mouth and just wail. So, it takes more practice and more finesse. And I think that resonating in your head and in your face and all of that, it's something that takes time to learn, but it's well worth the effort. So what is head resonance? It's feeling vibrations really from here up. So when I'm singing, I'm going to feel vibrations in my head. I'm going to feel vibrations all throughout my face, really. I'm even feeling vibrations on my lips, and I'm feeling vibrations in my ears. So there's really no aspect above my neck that is not in some way vibrating or resonating when I'm singing, if I'm doing it right. I lose that when I belt. When I belt, I start sending all of my energy out the mouth, and I start cracking and yodeling and having breaks in the voice and not sounding so beautiful and destroying the color of the voice and destroying the health of my voice. But when I can do the opposite, when I can keep that energy for myself resonating within my own instrument, which is my body, singers, our body is our instrument. When I can keep all of this resonance up here instead of belting out the mouth, that's when not only is the beauty of your voice at its height, but the effortlessness and ease of singing is very much there. The strain is removed, the pain is removed, okay? So, how to resonate? I think the first thing, when I have singers that are with me in person, I actually have them like touch my face and touch my head. So, for example, if I'm singing, have yourself a merry little Christmas, I might have a singer like place her hands on my head and just feel how my head is actually vibrating. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. And then I'll have her put her hands on my face and feel how like my sinuses, my cheeks are all vibrating behind my eyes. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow, even in my ears, hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Not now, maybe to you that sounded like, that sounds like a belt. It's not a belt. I didn't hang a shining star above the highest bough. Is not a belt. Okay? That's resonating. Now, the tricky thing is that when you resonate well, and when your vocal cords are working great, and you've got all the other 8 steps in line, your voice becomes so powerful and so strong that it sounds similar to a belt. And that's what you're hearing when you're hearing a pro like Jessie Mueller on Broadway singing Waitress. You're like, you think she's belting, but she's not belting. She's singing, and she's resonating, and she knows how to resonate tones in her head. So it is kind of an illusion. It's a misconception. And a lot of times people that don't understand the voice are the ones who will say to you in an audition, can you belt? And really the truth is nobody should belt. And nobody professional that's actually good that has to perform night after night is belting. So how do I get more head resonance? I would just say for singers, it's really about just feeling. Singing is about feeling vibrations in the body, because so oftentimes you're going to be in a situation as a singer where you really can't hear much. I mean, if you've ever been on a stage with an orchestra behind you and like a big audience in front of you and just all the sound, just you can barely hear anything. And there's been times when I've been singing on a stage and I couldn't really hear myself. I really had to go by vibrations and feelings in my body. And I really trained my singers to do that, to go by vibrations and feelings. So one thing you can do is when you're singing, I'm going to give you a couple things to look for that will help you sort of tap into resonance. So you're not going to send the energy out the mouth. You're not going to belt. You're not going to scream. You're going to allow that energy to fill you, to fill your instrument. Just say mum, 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 and like allow your lips to close if you watch my face. Mum, mum, mum. Go ahead and say that. Now place your fingers on your lips and go mum, mum, mum. Now, I'm sure you could feel little vibrations on your lips. Try it again. Mum, mum, mum. Right? You can feel that. Go ahead and place your hands on your cheeks and say mum, 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 mum. Just see if you can feel any sort of tingling or vibration throughout the sinuses or anywhere really near the cheeks or in the face. Mum, 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 mum. Do it again. Mum, 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 mum. One more time. Mum, 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 mum. You know, you maybe, some people, you know, will feel it behind their eyes, you know, up into their eyebrows. Some people feel it mostly in the sinuses, but the key is just to start feeling vibrations, to start feeling resonance, just being aware of it. If you ever see Mariah Carey plug her ear when she's singing, hey, 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 she's doing that. I mean, yeah, she maybe, you know, she looks kind of cool when she's doing it, but she's probably feeling for resonance in the face and in the ears, right? The hills are alive with the sound of music. You know, I can feel my ears resonating, especially as I go higher. I had a vision of love, and it was all. I can feel my ears like tingling, okay? And then when I really go high, maybe I'll do a little classical for you. If you were here and you placed your hands on my head, you would feel my head resonating. Forgot the words. Sorry, Puccini. Okay? So it's really about just letting go of what you're hearing. Remove yourself from what you're hearing and tap into what you're feeling. Okay? Feel the mental mindset of resonance is to feel like that energy as the air penetrates the vocal cords and you sing. Instead of singing out the mouth and letting all of your energy go, you feel like the air penetrates the vocal cords, and as you sing, the energy comes in and vibrates your whole head. It's feeling like your whole instrument is vibrating, which is your body. And it's knowing that resonance happens a little differently for every singer. Like I said, some singers might feel it in their ears first, and then maybe a few months later they'll start to feel it in their sinuses. And maybe most singers can typically feel it in their lips and like all in this sort of mouth area pretty quickly. But sort of just being patient, but knowing that everything from here up should be resonating when you're singing, and making a commitment as a singer to let go of belting. And anytime you hear someone that sounds like they're belting, like Patti LaBelle, hey, 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 whatever she was doing, she's not belting, she's resonating. But because resonance produces such a powerful tone, effortlessly, without strain, you could do it over and over and over, 7 nights a week, and do it all again. It's just so powerful and so strong, and the voice cuts so much, and the voice is just utilized so well that it can be mistaken for a belt. But anytime you hear a really beautiful belt, I put that in quotations, it's not a belt. They're resonating. They just have a really powerful, well-used voice, okay? So I hope this helps, guys. Go ahead and check out my links below. Go ahead and buy my book, A Pretty Voice, 8 Steps to Beautiful Singing. Please keep your eye out for my online course coming out soon. And also, if you want one-on-one voice lessons with me, go ahead and contact me over the internet. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye.